She, 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 publishing. She, publishing. She, publishing. She, publishing. She, 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 publishing. She, publishing. She,
Hey, hey, y'all know how I do. Welcome to the ShePub Network, where we talk books, authors, and publishers. I am Shanitha Finesse, CEO and founder of She Publishing LLC, and today we have two amazing guests with us. One of our guests, both of our guests are from the 2023 class of 2023 of the She family. Both of their books are totally different. They are in different parts of the process as well. One book is published, one book is not. And so before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know that we have a very special event that's approaching, and it's next month. It is the Shades of Blue and Gold Authors Gala. It's a 3-day event. It will be held October 20th, 21st, and 22nd. The 21st is the actual main event, and we are hoping to see you guys in the building. We hope to see you guys in the building. We are celebrating She Publishing's LLC's birthday, 3 years old. So we're doing 3 days of festivities. And so I'd also like to show you where you can go to purchase your tickets. You can get autographed copies of the authors that we will have on our platform. So I will show you exactly where to go. If you go to our website, it is www.shepublishingllc.com, where you will see all of the books, well, a number of the books that we've published. Also, we have our books and business newsletter mag, where we are featuring our authors on our covers for this year as well as for next year, because we truly appreciate our authors. And then again, if you select the events link, you will be able to see the festivities that we have. We have our itinerary already posted. If you want to make it an overnight stay, you can do that as well. But definitely click there to actually purchase your tickets. They were on sale, early bird sale, and that ended. But as of right now, we are going to have entertainment. We are going to have music. We're going to have some good food, of course. So I am hoping that each and every one of you can join us. So without further ado, we are going to get right into it. And we are going to bring on our first author of the night. First author of the night. Drum roll, please. Let's see. He's actually been featured on our Books and Business Newsletter mag, the January 2023 edition. And I'm so excited to introduce Mr. Royce Dixon Sr.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Great, great. It is an honor to have you on our show today. Let me see. Wow, we have some of your guests in the room already. We have Lynette Holden in the room. Thank you for coming out and supporting I just want to let you guys know that this is almost similar to an award that our authors can get. This is the ShePub Network. So if you want to support Royce, come on here, make some comments, ask some questions because he's become a nominee for the ShePub Network Award. We will also be posting this on our YouTube channel. So get on there, share with your friends and everything. If he has the most views, the most comments, he can win this beautiful ShePub Network Award. So I do want to say hi to some of our other guests. We have D on the line. How you doing? You know D?
Yes, that's my aunt.
Oh man.
Hey, mama.
We got Betty on the line. She is watching. Look, you got a crew on here tonight. We have Karen Dixon
Hey,
on the line. She is supporting you, her brother. And then we also have the lovely Trinity, who is your lovely wife. So we have her on here. So you guys, we already getting started. We already starting off right now. Guess what? So what we're gonna do is whoever asks you a question tonight,
mhm.
we will be giving away this beauty.
All right.
Okay. Isn't this a beauty?
Yeah.
Your book. So here's the thing about this. You guys are going to ask a question. And we also have Anita Jameson on the line. Hey,
Hey, Anita.
okay. So look, if you ask a question, your name will be entered into a raffle to get a free copy of Hidden Feelings Revealed. Is there more? Now, here's the thing. A lot of you may already have this book, but guess what? You can gift it to someone, right?
That's right.
So you can get this book free. And we also have another huge prize that we given, but I'll wait till later. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Roy. So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Royce Dixon, husband of my lovely wife, Trinity Blue, or Lisa Dixon on here. We have two beautiful children, Tracina and Royce. I'm a bailiff. I'm an author. I'm a photographer. I'm the CEO of Be Blessed Clothing. So I'm a graphic artist a little bit. I do a little bit of everything. Run our social media department at church. So I do a little bit of everything.
I see. So what is this Be Blessed clothing line? Tell us a little bit
Be
about
Blessed Clothing
that.
started in 2017 with me and my wife. You know, I'm always the one to complain about I don't like wearing other people's name brands because it doesn't mean anything. So she finally convinced me to just step out there and try it. So I started designing different things. And I came with our logo, and from there, our clothing line just kind of took off. It's all script, all spiritual based. Everything that we put that's on it has a scripture to go along with the design. For instance, our main logo is one with the wings and a bee in the front for Be Blessed. And on that, it says it's Genesis 12:2, which basically means that we are blessed to be a blessing. So I want people to be reminded of why they're blessed, why we get our blessings every day. So that's
Wow,
kind
I
of how that
love
started.
that. I love that. And someone on the chat said something about photography. So you do photography as well.
Yes. I've been a professional photographer now for like 2.5 years. I love doing it. It's truly one of the things that I'm passionate about. And I really do it just because I love it. I used to love to draw when I was a kid, so this is just another way of me captioning that art.
Wow. Now I've seen some of your pictures. They're amazing, you guys. So how can people reach you to hire you?
They can reach out to me. They can call me at 779-203-4553, or you can go to my Facebook page. It's just Royce Dixon Sr., or you can go to my Instagram page, author Royce Dixon Sr. I'm on Twitter under Royce Dixon Sr. So pretty much, if you type in Royce Dixon Sr., something's going to come up.
Okay, and Trinity Blue, if you could definitely go ahead and put that stuff in a chat so everybody can see that as well. So I want to start with one of my first questions, and actually, Lynette beat me to the punchline. The question is, how many books do you have so far?
I have 4 books out. Hidden Feelings Revealed, Is There More is my 4th book. It's actually the sequel to my very first book, Hidden Feelings.
Wow. And your others?
So the other ones are Blessed While Broken. It talks about my marriage with Lisa and our divorce, and then how we reconnected, and what we do about going every day to stay connected. It's never too late to hit the reset button. So in the book, you also find scriptures on love, relationships, and marriage. It also asks questions, so you and your spouse or you and your significant other can, just start a dialogue with one another. So it just kind of helps out. And then my last book is JoJo's Learning Adventure. It's a children's book for ages like, I would say, 7 and under. And I did all the illustrations on there myself, and I did all the writing. And it talks about JoJo, the little 4-year-old little boy who just loves to learn new things.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing.
So I got something for everybody. It's for the whole family.
Wow. That's amazing. And then Anita Jameson, she said, yes, that's awesome. Thank God for restoration. So, and
Yes,
then we
yes.
also again have, if you are interested in purchasing books and or hiring Mr. Dixon Sr., the number is 779-203-4553, or connect with him on Facebook under Royce Dixon Sr. So thank you for that, Trinity.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what was the initial spark or inspiration that led you to write these books?
Well, it all started after we got divorced, and I wanted to be a help to other people. So I started writing Blessed While Broken first. And so as I'm writing it, I started having writer's block. So nothing would come out. And then God gave me another different direction. And when I started thinking about all the things that I went through in our divorce, it led me to realize that I had all these hidden feelings on my own. So I started writing both books at the same time. And whenever I would get stuck with one, I would go to the other and just go back and forth. And the only reason why Blessed While Broken didn't come out first is just because I thought Hidden Feelings was ready, and Lisa hadn't quite made up her mind if we were going to share our story, or even if we were going to share the story. So I did Hidden Feelings. I've always loved to write, select to do comic books. I always wanted to do a comic book and never did. So all these things just started lining up and start working together. So that's how I came up with Hidden
Wow.
Feelings.
Wow. All right. So I think I want to kind of jump into Hidden Feelings Revealed. Is there more for a second?
Okay.
Um, can you share like a memorable moment or a scene in this book that you found challenging or rewarding to write about?
Well, I think I found it rewarding is when I finally revealed who's Jasmine baby is, who's the father of Jasmine's baby. I didn't know how quite I was going to tell the story, but when I left off in Hidden Feelings, that was the last scene. Was people were wondering, they kept asking me, when are you going to who's the baby daddy, and when are you going to tell it all? I said, it's coming. And so when I started writing Hidden Feelings Revealed, I didn't know exactly how I was going to do or how I would play it out. And then one day I just sat down and I just started writing, and it just started flowing. And I'm like, okay, this is good. Then I would ask Lisa, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about this situation? Do it this way. And she's like, yeah, go for it, because that's really good. And so that's what I found out rewarding when I finally revealed who the baby's father was.
Yeah, and I've read the book, and it is, as Trinity said, it's a hot read. Like, look at them flames on this cover, y'all. This is a hot read. Come on now, like for real. And it's a beautiful book. So how did you come up with the book cover?
You know what? I had that book cover in mind when I first thought about the name. I wanted it to be kind of hidden where you couldn't really make out, give it some mystery, some fire, as you said. I wanted it to be a little bit of everything. And then when I pitched the idea to you guys, and whoever did it just knocked it. The illustrator just knocked it out the park. They gave me everything that I wanted, and then some. I could not be more happy. When I first saw that cover, I was blown away. I was like, "Oh my God, this is it."
Yeah, let me see if I can get a better picture of the cover on the screen. There it is, y'all. Hidden Feelings Revealed. Is there more? All
I love
right,
the way the lady's
so
kind of hidden in the background. I love all of that.
let's see. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, our graphic designer, she really does an amazing job with these books. Now, you've also graced the cover of the Books and Business Newsletter Mag
Yes.
January edition because you were the first, you're actually the leading man of She in 2023 because you were the first author who signed with us. The first male author that
That
signed with us in the year 2023. Is that not dope or what?
yes, yes, I love it. I was so excited when we finally got everything done, and it was like, "Let's go! I'm ready." I couldn't be
Yeah.
happier.
I actually have a copy of it right here. So, you guys, you can get a copy of this Books and Business Newsletter Mag too. Royce is featured in this magazine. It's an article about Royce in here. Who is Royce Dixon Sr.? So, grab that, y'all, if you can as well. I see that there has been a lot of questions in the chat, a lot of popping. It's a lot been popping in the chat. Come on. Okay, so we got a Roy Dixon who is here. Now, is this
Yeah, that's my
you?
dad.
This is your
No,
dad?
that's my dad. Yeah, that's my
Wow,
dad.
that is
I tell you
awesome.
what, when my dad sat down and read the book in one sitting, it blew me away. He's not a big reader at all, but he said he couldn't put it down, and that meant so much to me.
Yeah, it's a page turner. I must say, it is a
Yeah.
page turner. Okay, look, that's dad. All right. And then your dad, he actually said that you're an amazing young man. And I've been seeing a lot of those comments about
Okay.
you being a really great guy. I think that's pretty dope, you know?
Yeah, that means the world to me right there.
All right. So,
That's something money can't buy.
yeah.
It's priceless.
So now who is your favorite? Okay, so this is part 2 to Hidden Feelings
Yeah,
Revealed.
right.
Are the
Hidden
are
Feelings
the
is the first one.
characters okay, are the
Yes,
characters
yes.
the same in both books?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep.
And
It's a
so,
continuation of the very first book.
okay, who is your favorite character?
I gotta say Troy, the main character Troy. That's my guy. Um, it's a lot of me and Troy, so I think that's how I connect. That's why I connect with him so much because it's a lot of me, a lot of my dad, a lot of people that I know that mean a lot to me. So it's a mixture of a lot of guys that I know that I look up to.
Okay. Now, your mom and your dad are on here. This is what you call support, you guys. This is what you call support. And then your mom says you just can't stop reading this book. It's the truth, you guys. It's the truth. Now, it looks like your wife, I'm not sure she likes the secretary. Is that what she's saying?
Lisa's funny. I had in the very first book, Lisa's name wasn't mentioned, but as probably many people know, Jasmine is kind of really Lisa. So Jasmine is this other main character of Troy's love interest.
Okay.
So
So
she's
wait, that actually leads me to the next question because sometimes when you write a book, people think they in the book or something like that.
like
So Lisa is represented in the book because I
Lisa.
know I saw her name.
Yeah, yeah. She's definitely represented in the book. Actually, all the people that a lot of people that are really close to me, I mentioned them all in the book, in both books. So I would call them and ask them, "Do you mind if I use your name?" Just so I can kind of give them That's my way of giving them their flowers.
Wow. And then and I was angry. I wanted more. Okay, Ma. Now what's that about, Royce?
She wanted, at the end, there's always another cliffhanger to kind of want you to get the next book. So at the end, there's another cliffhanger in there that kind of makes you want to be like, man, my sister, it's funny you said that because my sister was like, I'm looking for another page. I thought maybe something was missing because I wanted to read more. But I can't give it all to you at one time. I got to keep you wanting to come back for the next one. So that I guess there's going to be a part 3.
Oh my goodness. Now is it gonna be as thick as this? Okay.
I don't know because it's some good stuff coming. I already got, some mental notes, some stuff I done wrote down. So I'm
Oh
going back and
wow.
forth between 2 books again. So yeah, it's a lot.
All right. So what is your writing process? Because your books are really good.
Um, the writing process really comes out to me kind of doing an outline of what I want to talk about and kind of detailing it and then just kind of filling in after that. So I don't know if it's really a process. It's just the way my mind works. I lay up at night and I'm just thinking. My mind is always going. So when it comes to me, I write everything down. I keep a memo pad on my phone. So every time I might get an idea, I write it down on my phone. That way I always have it. So even if I wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, my phone is right by my bed. So I just drop the notes in there and just go from there.
Wow. See, now I've heard that of writers, how an idea will pop up and then they need a phone or a notepad or something to write things down on. So that really happens.
Oh yeah,
Okay, well, look,
my first book, Hidden Feelings, I had stuff on a notepad and my phone, just jotted down pieces of paper. You look around, I probably had lots of paper just laying everywhere with just different notes.
all right. Well, you got Anita Jameson really wanting your book. Okay. Now she's calling me by first and last name. Okay, now this must be serious. Now,
I'm telling you, when you get it,
wait,
it's worth
Anita
it. I really
Jameson.
put a lot into this book.
Yeah. Now, if you haven't asked the question, go ahead and make sure you ask your question. I will be going back and seeing all the questions and pulling all the names and seeing who's going to get this free book. So let's see what Carol says. He's a blessed young man waiting to see him the late night show. Oh,
I'm talking about Jimmy Fallon. Hey, give me a call.
look, I done heard already late night show movie. Is this going to be a movie premiere?
I think we can do it. I believe in God that we're
Oh,
going to do it. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, let's see. And Karen also says he's always been that way when it comes to drawings by means of pictures or words in his writing style led by the Holy Spirit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to draw in church. I've always been a storyteller, I guess. So I remember one time I was in court actually one day and I'm drawing the judge and drawing the witnesses and trying to tell a story.
Wow. So my final question to you would be what message are you wanting to get across to your readers, or you know what's the reason that you're writing in this genre?
I write to inspire people, to empower people, to just be a blessing to other people. Through my writings, through the things that I've been through. I work in court, so I see a little bit of everything, and I see how people are suffering. And I know this is one way that they can kind of, get off to think about, give them something else to think about, and maybe inspire them to write their own book, or take up photography or take up whatever. Don't be afraid to do it. The worst thing that can happen is somebody says no, and then you just try it a different way. But you just keep going, keep letting God. I truly believe you gotta let God lead you. We all have gifts and talents that we haven't tapped into, and I was just blessed enough to tap into a couple of my gifts, and this is what God has led me to do.
Oh, all right. So again, like I think everyone here is very supportive of you. They not only want to see you on
Mhm.
late night shows and movies, they want to see plays as well. So
Yeah,
I think you definitely have a lot of work ahead of you. And then also mom says that
definitely.
she wants to know Marla, if Marla is pregnant.
Yeah, Marlon Bordeaux.
So
She's one of the characters in Hidden Feelings Revealed. And at the end, she comes in and she's, she wants to talk. She got some stuff that she got to get off her chest, I guess. So we'll see what Marlon's up to. I don't know.
oh my goodness. All right. Well, it was a pleasure to have you on the ShePub Network. I want to let you know, guys, we're going to drop this video on our YouTube, and we want people to see it. We want people to view this and see this because this is putting Royce up for, he's already a nominee for the ShePub Network Award. And so the more activity this gets, the more activity the YouTube channel gets, that's what's going to get Royce closer to winning. And then also, um, after this post and release on the YouTube channel, we will go back and we will actually um do a tally, put the names in a hat, pull a name, and then we will be reaching out to you guys. So we're gonna DM you on Facebook. So if you are not normally on Facebook, that's the way we would be able to reach you. So just make sure to check that because we want to be able to send this book to you guys. Okay, let's see. Oh man, wait. It is popping in this chat. The biggest thing is
Yeah,
forgiveness, is
yeah,
what Anita Jameson
absolutely.
said. Oh wow, they're just coming in and I'm just trying to read them. I can't wait to see you
Mhm.
on Tubi on a movie. I don't think I've
Tubi,
heard
yeah,
of Tubi.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you got to
All
check
right.
Tubi out.
I
Yeah.
don't know nothing about Tubi. It is popping. Okay, you guys. Um, and Phil Dixon, he said, "What's up, cuz?" He's supporting you too. You guys, thank you so much
Yeah,
for the
that's fine. Hey,
support.
Phil. Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys for real.
Well, look, it has been a pleasure working with you. Like there are authors that they are so appreciative, and we appreciate that because there's a lot of work that goes into this collaboration. And
Yeah.
we here at She Publishing LLC, we're just grateful and honored that you allowed us the opportunity to publish for you because you've been a self-publisher. You self-published before,
Yeah.
and so now you have the experience of publishing with us. So I hope that we've given you a great experience. And I look forward to
Okay.
collaborating with you again. And we're not done.
Yeah.
We are truly not done. So will people see you at the gala, at the authors gala this year?
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys, October 21st at the main event, Royce will be in the building. So if you don't have your signed copies, or if you actually get this free book and you want to come by and get it signed and meet the infamous author, Royce Dixon Sr., come on through. It is in Orland Park, Illinois, and we hope to see you guys there. Again, you can register online to get the ticket. There are two ticket types: VIP Black and VIP Gold. And so the VIP Gold is just that you are going to be the special guest in the room, and you will be listed as a sponsor in our B&B newsletter mag. So again, it was a pleasure having you, Royce. Do you have any final
Thank
words?
you.
Final,
Thank
final
you.
words?
Go out and get the book. And if you have gotten the book, let me know. Send me a shout out on Facebook or whatever, and let me know. That help boost sales. But just the She Publishing family, thank you guys so much. It has truly been a pleasure to work with you all, and I never thought that the experience would be quite like this. It's been a blessing.
Thank you. Your packaging people,
All
when
right,
they
man.
get your book from the ShePub,
Oh,
right?
yes.
They are
Yes.
loving
Yes.
that.
It's totally different. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're not
you
gonna
can
get this
get Royce.
experience at Amazon. I'm telling you that now.
I'm telling y'all. And so someone was asking how much are the tickets. The VIP blacks are 95 and the VIP gold is $150. There will be entertainment, there will be authors. We're going to have a keynote speaker. He's an Emmy nominated film producer, John Ross. He's worked with Denzel Washington, Will Smith, and we just want to put people in a proximity because we're all speaking film for this book. So to get Royce and all the other authors in the room who want to make their book a movie, like you're about to be in a proximity of someone who does this. You know, we can pick their brain. So I want you guys to be in the room. We're going to be honoring all of our authors. Okay. And Anita Jameson, she is actually a decorator. She does parties, all this kind of stuff too. Anybody who has a business, definitely put that in the chat. So we're all about sharing information, and it is a black tie affair. So absolutely. So we are gonna go. We are gonna go. So thank you so much, Royce. It is popping in here,
You're
y'all.
welcome.
Okay.
I
People
see. I
they
see.
love you. They love
I'm
you.
loving it. I'm loving
All
this.
right.
I'm loving it. Thank you, guys.
Yep. So we will see you at the October 21st in Orland Park, Illinois. All right, you guys. So that was absolutely amazing. That was Royce Dixon. Now, if you did not see the promotion of today's show, we finna share it with you right now. Let's see. All right. Now look, it ain't over, y'all. It ain't over. Okay. Because we have the beautiful Margaret Jefferson in the building. Okay, you guys. And I just gotta let you know the She team is dope. Okay. We have some amazing authors, and you are about to meet another amazing, phenomenal, resilient woman, you guys. Truly. Um, I'm just gonna bring her on. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce Margaret Jefferson.
Hello, everybody. I'm Margaret
Oh,
Jefferson.
yes, Margaret. So can you tell us who do we have in the building along with you?
We have my sister Crystal Banks, and we have my cousin Tiara Smith. Hi.
Wow. Well, you ladies are beautiful. Thank you for joining us on the ShePub Network. We're about to go ahead and get started. So just to let everybody know again, Margaret Jefferson, she is the author of A Heart That Will Never Heal. And her book cover is absolutely amazing. She hired out a graphic designer and they did an amazing job. Look at this book cover. It is absolutely enchanting. It is beautiful. And it's a representation of the story within the pages of this book. Absolutely amazing. But just to let you guys know, share, like, subscribe to our YouTube channel because Margaret Jefferson is a nominee of the ShePub Network Award. And the more activity we have here, and for any guests who can't make it here, they can pop onto the YouTube channel. They can see it later. But we really want to have activity because she's in the running with Royce, y'all. I'm sorry, it's a family competition, okay? It's a family thing, right?
Yes.
So when we done interviewing you guys, what we need is you guys to hop on and put something if you got some Facebook accounts, okay? All right, because we want to have fun with these authors. All right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So Margaret, can you tell us what in I'll say what inspired you to actually write your story, A Heart That Will Never Heal?
What inspired me to write my story initially was during the pandemic. Pretty much, I was in this house by myself, and I'm like, I became ill in my body, and I'm like, what can I leave behind? What story can I tell if anything happens to me? And I think the pandemic was really shook everyone up. So during that time frame, that's what really made me decide that, you know what, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to inspire someone and hopefully can save someone's life or just be an inspiration to others.
Right. And your book comes out in November.
November 9th. Yes.
November 9th. So for your guest, did she tell you that she wanted to start writing this book? Like, how did this whole thing happen?
Yeah, well, she did say she wanted to write a book. Um, my sister, I wasn't surprised though when she told me. She always, thought outside the box. She always doing something different. That's what I love about her. She's not afraid to just take a chance. You know, I
I
told her, why
love
not
that.
write the book? Hey, let's see what's happened. Let's see what happens. So it all worked out. I love the couple. I love everything that's happening for her. She deserves it. She an awesome
Mhm.
person.
Yes, I remember when she mentioned it. Like, I'm thinking I should write a book. I'm feeling like I'm getting something in my head saying that I should write my story down. And I encouraged her. I said, you have a story to tell. So you definitely should get it on paper. It's other people that have been through similar things that you can help through that has not been on the journey of healing, that don't know how to get to the point where you are at. So your story can inspire them, encourage them to, move forward. So I was excited, about her writing her book.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to meet Margaret, and she is such a detailed person. She knows what she wants. Okay, she own it. Okay, look,
Yes.
let me see what you got going on.
Yes.
And I love her. It has been a true blessing being able to get to know her and build a relationship with her and everything. And I've had the opportunity to read her story because we kind of shared a little bit in the editing process. And many people don't know what the story is about who's listening online right now. So you've wrote such a profound and emotional story about the loss of someone special to you. And um has this been like therapeutic for you, and has it also been a challenge for you?
Should I give them a background of like kind of okay?
Yeah.
So, A Heart That Never Healed discusses my journey of self-love, a grieving mother, dealing with domestic violence, intimate partner violence, and just allowing God to lead and guide me and direct my path to become the woman that I am today. Um, my son was 3.5 years old, and unfortunately, due to domestic violence, intimate partner violence, he lost his life. But God was able to keep me here, to be able to tell my story, and to be able to be a blessing to other people. Writing this story was very difficult, especially reliving different events. But I know that someone out there is going through the same thing I went through, and they'll say, "Hey, this is me," and if she went through this, this is what I can do to either prevent this from happening to me, or leave. Um, so it was very difficult writing this book, but I know it's going to be an inspiration to someone else.
Yeah. So you said it was difficult to write. So how did you navigate, reliving the memories? Were your family of support? Did you do therapy? Like what did you do?
First and foremost, I consulted God and I prayed, and I asked God to help me and give me the guidance. The second thing that I did consult my family. My family was I have a great family, a great support system. In addition to that, I do go to therapy because reliving different events, especially that are traumatizing, is very difficult. So you need, a lot of people say, oh, therapy, oh, you go to therapy, and they have these different type of stereotypes behind therapy, but it was definitely helpful for me.
Wow. So ladies, when she was going through the writing process, did you see her at different emotional stages? And if you did, what did you do to encourage her to keep going?
For me, I felt like it was kind of like a spiral. It's taking her back to that place, reliving everything again. And you saw it in her attitude, her mood, because she's a happy, joyous, bubbly person. But during that time, it was like, oh, I had to think, so like, man, are you ready to do this?
Mhm.
But I know that it will be a good thing for you to do, but are you there? Because it brought back a lot of emotion for her. But I encouraged her. She kept saying that she feels like she's been led to do this. So I'm like, push through it. Push through. I know it's painful, but push through it. So I tried to provide her with encouraging words as much as I could during that time.
Wow. Yeah, it's like I feel like you certainly need a village, especially when you're gonna be reliving, a moment in your life that was really difficult. And we have a question from the floor. Was it
Yes,
harder to make the decision to write or putting it all together?
putting it all together. Um, the decision, the decision in your head to write is like, okay, I'm going to write this, but when you start to put it all together and you see the different chapters and you're like, oh, I went through this, I went through that, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you don't realize when you're going through things, but when you're trying to put everything together and you see everything that God has brought you through, it's just like, wow, God is so good. Like,
Make us realize how blessed we are.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it is definitely the truth. So, like, as a publisher, we're not always like seeing the books and stuff like that. And I thought it was very supportive, even me. I thought I needed to be of support to her, especially again with the editing process.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
um, I'm
Yes.
glad we were able to do that together. And then that's when I really realized some of the things that had occurred. And for sure, Margaret will be a blessing to others when you get this story. I've read some of the story. I don't know if you ladies have had an opportunity to read the story. Have you had a snippet of it or no?
They,
Not yet.
We
No,
lived it.
right.
they were there
Yeah.
We
firsthand.
lived it.
Uh,
We've been there since.
Yeah.
Since, day one.
Yeah.
Like, literally,
The ups, downs, everything. Like
everything.
therapy, court dates, everything.
Everything. So,
All right. Another question we have is, did you ever have any doubt if you should tell your story because people can be messy?
That's a great question. Yes, I
mm,
did. But my story was on the news, and so everyone already knew my business. So, well, not everyone, but a lot of people knew my business, and they did pass judgment on the situation. And it was all over the internet and things like that. So I just felt like I was led by God to just write it because it was already out there. So But then I was like, no, I should push myself back because you're going to have to deal with that backlash of what happened before. But that's just the enemy trying to get into my mind because he doesn't want me to reach the people that God has for me to reach. And so I had to push that doubt away and say, yeah, I had to push that doubt away and say, you know what, God got me here for a reason, and I need to put this out here. You know, if God is for me, who could be against me?
I mean,
Wow.
the sister hardship, she has like inspired so many people, and I see people all the time, and they always say like, "Man, your sister's so inspirational. Like she's such a strong woman. I mean, I don't even see how she can go through what she went through and still be so accomplished, you know, and so like good of a person. She has a great spirit. You know, she's been through a lot, but she's a good person. I'm so grateful for her though. I'm trying not to get emotional because I know that's not what she would want me to do.
Yeah,
You know, I'm a sensitive thug.
She is.
I cry sometimes. I'm trying not to go there right now. I'm trying to keep it together.
I love it.
I'm
Look.
so proud of her. I'm so
Yeah,
happy.
well, look, I'm a crybaby myself, okay? Like I'm truly a crybaby, and you know, just for her to trust us with her story and her project, like this is her baby, and she wants it to be right. And she wants it to be on point. And that's what I love about her. She actually, I on the phone with her the other day, I told her she reminded me of a friend that I have. And she's truly special, you know, just
Yeah.
like, you know, all of you ladies, you know, we all have a story to tell, you know. Um, let me see. Oh, thank you, Anita Jameson. Uh, so now look, now it's not about my business wasn't on the news now. Okay. Now I know I just came clean that I'm a crybaby. But yeah, in my family, Anita Jameson is one of my cousins, and like every time I'm crying about something, they want to pull up an umbrella. Okay. So if y'all see Margaret crying, y'all pull up an umbrella. We all one big family, okay? Yeah, and my auntie is also on the line. I just love this because we all, Royce, you, even myself, we have some supportive family members, y'all. Like we are truly blessed. You are truly blessed to have these ladies sit beside you. They've been through everything with you. They're encouraging you to, you know, do what you do. And I'm just grateful to be a part of your life now. Um, will you be at the conference to because you know what, even though your book isn't out in November, it is a possibility, it is a real good possibility that your book, you will have your books before even launch day, you guys. And you will be able to get her book before it even comes out on the market. So that's what we're going for. We want to get her books in the building because you guys need to hear her story. Um, will you be in the building?
I'm in the building.
All right, good. And just as a reminder, we have VIP Black, we have VIP Gold. Again, we'll have several authors there who are sharing their stories, and you can get the autographed copies there as well. So let me see what other questions I have for you. So do you have a non-for-profit, or do you have some kind of a business or something that you do that motivate and help other women?
So I had a non-for-profit, but during COVID, I have to revamp some things. So my ultimate goal is to create a resource center, and I'm from the Austin community. So I would like to create a resource center to provide resources to individuals. For example, Monday will be Mental Health Monday, where you'll have different counselors that will come in. Because different counselors that will come in to help individuals within the community. Um, thank you. Yes. So I'll have like different days, like Fitness Friday, like, and I have someone come in to do fitness. So that's what I'm currently working on in the near future.
Okay. All right, that's beautiful. Yeah, and I believe there was another message from Anita Jamison. She said, tell your story, it will help someone. You have young girls right now that go through this, and even some young and older men,
Absolutely.
right? So men are actually a part of this whole thing as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the third day of the conference, October 22nd, we're gonna have like a men's mental health panel. And
That's
so I would love for you guys, especially you, Margaret, to be a part of that conversation. Because I want to know sometimes what are they thinking or what they're going through. Is it a lot of pressure? You know, is there any I can't believe it's 7:50 already, y'all.
oh my
Like
goodness.
I'm not even
I was
done
like,
asking questions now. Yeah. Um Gosh. Okay. So is there anything you ladies, I want each of you, is there any like final words that you would like to share with our viewers before we talk about how people can get your book and connect with you?
I would say, please get the book. It is she has a story that no one thought that she would be who she is today. I thought like, oh my God, is my cousin gonna come back from this? Because sometimes when you go through something so traumatic, there is you cannot see the light from that dark tunnel. But she has did a 360. Oh my God, like she is such an inspiration for our family, everyone that she meets. Just like Crystal said, she's a blessing, and I know with this book it will reach so many others. So please support. There's definitely a story of inspiration.
Absolutely. It'll be very motivating and uplifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the book for sure.
And then Margaret.
oh, I mean, your support is needed. Please purchase the book. If not for yourself, for someone else. Maybe it can help somebody that you know. And I do have resources within the book as well, and different information as to what domestic violence or intimate partner violence looks like. I have different definitions and that gives you examples of what it is. So, just purchase the book. Thank you.
Keep doing what you
Oh.
do, sis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And somebody's asking about pre-orders, and yes, the book can definitely be pre-ordered. So definitely go on www.shepublishingllc.com and pre-order the book. Let me see if I can go to the website really quick, but so the book is already on the website. It's already here on the website. You can actually pre-order it, and from the She, you have to go to the She Shop. Margaret is actually having a website that is being built, so you would also be able to get to learn more about her, be able to connect with her, anything that she's doing. So once she actually reopens her non-for-profit, we're going to put that on her website as well. Let's see, where do I or these books, like right off the website, and I'll put it in the chat too. I'll actually put the link in the chat. Now once we actually I mean, look, yeah, once we actually it goes through the entire publishing process, you will probably also be able to get pre-orders from like Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Goodreads, all these different other places as well. But you can also get it from Margaret probably at the conference, and I will keep you guys posted on that. Royce said that Roy said that there are too many people suffering in silence, and it's the truth.
That's
Like,
true. That's true.
yeah, some people like don't even realize that someone else has been through what Margaret has been through. And as a matter of fact, when I first met Margaret, I had someone on my staff who had a similar traumatic situation. And the first thing that Margaret did was say, look, you can give her my contact information. I've been through this. So she has truly a huge heart. It's like you can tell immediately, and I'm sure who's ever on here and watching and who's gonna watch later on, you can look at her, like she has a huge heart, you guys. Let me see. Your kindness and spirit draws great people. Oh, thank you, Anita Jameson. But so I thank you guys for coming on.
Oh, we thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for having my sister.
Yes.
Giving her this opportunity. I mean,
Thank
really, we appreciate it so much.
Wow, look, am I gonna meet y'all?
Yes.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
so.
Ma.
Lord's will.
Yes,
Amen.
So I can give y'all a big hug, because at this point, y'all ain't gonna be able to get rid of me now. Okay? I'm a part of the family. Like, I keep telling Margaret, like, let's get it together, girl, because we doing this, okay? So, you know, she got my numbers, she got my emails, she gonna see me. And I look forward to her speaking. I have so many I know she has her own ideas, but I'm looking forward to connecting her with people and having speaking engagements and things like that, because I'm a supporter of what she's trying to share.
Yes.
Um
And she's a great speaker. She is
Yeah.
definitely a great speaker.
And that's all she ever
Wow.
been wanting to do is just reach out and touch people and let them know that it's okay. Like, we can go through some things, but we're gonna be all right. We'll get through it.
yeah.
With support.
But
and
God,
With
Trusting in
right?
God.
With God.
His grace and mercy. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Can't do it without him.
Yeah. I really want people to I really want people to get this story, because when you guys see what's in the story, when you guys read her story, you're going to see how strong of a person that she is. Like, I can't even believe some of the stuff. Like, she is a resilient woman. And we need to share this story and be of support to the women who are going through this, because she's going to be that voice. She's going to be that voice for them. So we love you, Margaret. The team thanks you. The other team, they want to meet you in person, and they will. You're going to meet everybody.
okay.
We are honored to have you a part of the She family, and you will always be a part of our family.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah. So thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get that umbrella. Get that umbrella.
Look, you see? I'm like,
Oh,
I did good. I did good.
Yeah. All right, you guys. All right. So thank you guys for joining us on the ShePub Network. We're at 7:58. We don't want to hold you guys any longer. It has been an amazing conversation tonight with two phenomenal authors. You have to get both of their books. One book is Hidden Feelings Revealed. Is There More by Royce Dixon Sr. And then we have A Heart That Will, we have A Heart That Will Never Heal. That's by Margaret Jefferson. So please get the book. Also, just as a reminder, don't forget about our conference, our authors gala that's coming up. Come on out, be supportive of the authors. And I have a surprise for you guys. We're going to have the men of She. They are going to be leading this party this year. So I'm going to end this with just promoting the men of She that we have in their books. So again, thank you. And I hope to see you on the next episode of the ShePub Network.